Hey, what's going on, dudes? So I'm back in chat room and I'm going to be discussing some stuff I've added and changed and stuff. So the first of which are these two boxes over here, or these containers. So you saw in the last video I demonstrated using this. So basically you use this button, select how much of the item you want to duplicate. So if you want to duplicate an item 15 times, select 15. Then you open this up and throw an item in there. It doesn't matter what the item is. It doesn't matter if it's modded. As long as it can go into your inventory and you can place it into the container, then it will be duplicated. Once you've done that, it basically gets duplicated. So there you go. Also to note, if you press this like 1,000 times, if you duplicate things 1,000 times, you have to give it time to duplicate. Because if you open it early, it will still be duplicating. If you watch the video, you'll see that I open it early when I add a lot of items in the last video, and you can see it's still duplicating. Now if you do this with 1,000 items, it will lag your game, so just be aware of that. And yeah, so along with that being added, I have also added a backup system. So this backup system is basically, when you first install chat room basically saves certain data from your character, such as your scale, your jump height, your walk speed, your carry weight, your magicka level, your HP level thingy, and your stamina value, or values, whatever. And that gets stored into chat room. And it doesn't store everything like your level, because that can't be stored, but it stores things that it can. So that basically if something were to happen, you can just press a button and it's restored. Now obviously this does have its downsides, such as if you are level 1 and you were to level up to like level 50, like after over a couple days or something you get to level 50, and you were to use this, it would override your level 50's HP with like a level 1's HP. So I've added a button to override chat room's save data, so if you were to get to level 50 and you still have this installed, then you can press this button and it saves your level 50 stats. And yeah, because I know people have one save, and all the time I always get complaints about people breaking their games because they only have one save and they do something wrong and I can't fix it. And I've had that all the time. People always message me about that, but yeah, that's just there to like save certain settings. So along with that being added, I have added cheat room spells, so you can add all the cheat room spells into your inventory with this button, as well as remove all of them. So yeah, I'm not going to demonstrate because it'll spam the top corner of my screen and it'll become really annoying, so you just have to go with me and just know that they work. So along with that, I've added all the shouts in the game. So if you were to, let's check my magic menu. You can see here I don't know any shouts. So if I were to press this button, wait about 5 seconds, the reason for this is that if you open it too early, it will still be learning the shouts and it will kind of glitch out. So if you do this, just close it again, give it a few seconds, open it up, and it should work. Shut the fuck up or I'll kill you. Now, if we open this up, we'll see I now have all the shouts. This also includes shouts that you're not meant to have, like this one here. So if I was to like shoot one of these, like this one, it does weird stuff. Like I breathe like a dragon, it's really weird, but yeah. So along with that, I have also fixed this button over here. So you saw in the last video I had some issues with this button. That has now been fixed and it should be working fine. Now it still does have a little issue that I ran into while recording and I didn't realize it had an issue still, but this issue shouldn't affect anyone because no one's going to be tall as fuck. It's just when you become quite tall that it starts to run into a little bit of an issue when you try to go smaller, but yeah, so basically if I was to go like this and open this up, we'll see that I can make myself bigger. What's going on here? Okay, never mind. I can make myself bigger and I can make myself smaller. So you can do this as much as you want. The size issue just happens when you start using these small values. So when you start like playing with these, like you can't see it, but at the moment my character is getting bigger. It's just that kind of minimal. But yeah, these start to have issues when you get really small or really big, so that's when you have to use these numbers here. And default uses the cheat room save data. So basically, like I was saying, when you first install cheat room, it saves your data. So default pulls data from that and uses that data to set your default. So I've just done this because there's heaps of different races out there, and there's also custom races with different scales, and it just makes things easier, and everyone can go about their day being the normal size. Now, another thing I've added over here is a tag on top of these, or onto these labeled containers, which say they will lag. So I'm not going to demonstrate opening these because I did that one time trying to record, and it crashed my game. So yeah, I'm not going to open them. But yeah, so down here I've also added a quests items, you know. I've added quest items. There's nothing else to really say about it. This took like a few minutes to add all these because I'd like add them all. It was a fucking pain in the ass, but I've done it. Get out of here. So they've all been added. And I have also added a container here that gives you god tier armor and weapons. So as you can see down here, they're basically god tier, and they're all weightless. So you can carry all these and won't have to worry about weight. So I'm going to grab all these just to demonstrate how god they actually are. And I've added some new spells. So let's go over these spells. I've added a portable show race menu. So when you shoot this, it edits your character wherever you are, so you don't have to go to the cheat room. But I would recommend going to the cheat room because it has light in there, and yeah. Because if you were to edit your character somewhere where it's dark, it's sort of, you know, it'll be dark and you won't see what the fuck you're editing. And there's on PC, of course, where you can obviously use the show race menu mod that fixes that. I don't know why it says this shit for, don't know what that is, but game options, no idea if I showed this, but basically it compacts 3 spells into one. It compacts time, weather, and time scale into one spell. And I'm just going to get them and demonstrate them. It probably makes more sense. I don't need to demonstrate that because there's no point. And yeah. So let's learn these spells. And we'll actually put on this armor. Can't see what the fuck is going on. Alright. I hate this corner shit, man. Like, are we trying to do stuff here and I can't see because it's in the way? Like, I was trying to change this because it was like auto-equipping. It was being weird anyway. So, now if I was to go to magic and show you these, I'll show you what they do. So, game options, we'll talk about that. So, when you use the spell, option box pops up, you select what you want, and if you want it to rain, you select that. Same with time, you change the time, there you go. Same with time scale, you select what you want and change the time scale. If you don't know what time scale is, basically it accelerates time. I don't recommend using this, but if you're waiting around for a quest or some certain thing to happen, you have to like wait, you can just do this, and it does speed things up without waiting, so you can do whatever you're doing, and it doesn't speed the game up. Like, characters will still walk around normally, everyone will still act normally, it's just shit happens really quickly. It speeds the time up that stuff happens. So 10 may be wrong, it could be 20, 20 could be default and not 10, so that could be wrong. Silent Kill. So Silent Kill is a cool spell. I know a lot of people will probably use this. So say you were to go to Solitude with the spell and you wanted to kill the queen, but you didn't want anyone to notice. So if you were to equip the spell and walk straight up to the queen around while everyone is watching you and shoot this at her, she will die and no one will give a flying fuck. They will just look at you and be like, what happened to the queen? Was that you? And they won't understand if that was you that did it. So you can basically kill anyone with this and no one will even know it was you or even give a shit. So, pretty cool spell. Along with that is these two spells. These two spells work in conjunction with each other and they aim to compact lots of spells in cheat room. Because when you open this menu, or this container, there's a lot of spells in here. And it's kind of daunting, and it's just too much. So I'm making a spell, or spells at the moment, to compact these, so that basically you shoot one spell, and this spell controls it. So this is where we select what we want to use. So let's go to the first menu. So we want to silent kill someone, so we select that. Now we use the other spell that works with it. So I somehow missed. And there we go. Character's been killed, and we can obviously resurrect. And yeah, it works pretty well. So you can see that that's working. Don't need to demonstrate it anymore. But I'll kill my character again just to show you the Deadfall Spell. Now this is a little bugged at the moment because she does some weird animation, but that should be fixed. So someone wanted to see this. I don't exactly know why. It just makes a dead thrall really. So if I was to shoot this at them, fucking bugged out, man. You'll see that this person's now a thrall, and they'll basically follow you around forever. So just come over here. So I'm guessing if you're a vampire, you can drink out of this person's neck. I don't know. I've never played a vampire, but that's my guess. You have some sort of options. I don't know how this game works with vampires, but yeah. Because who is a vampire? Being a vampire in this game is so useless. Like, there's no point. It's just, it has too much kongs. So, or kongs, not kongs. What is that? So, the reason why I've equipped this armor is to demonstrate you what it does in town. So, let's teleport this thrall to Whiterun or something. And we will go to Whiterun with my thrall. Where are you, Whiterun? Here you are. So, I've also learned of some new info to do with my mod and remastered version. So this mod will work perfectly fine on remastered. Everything should work out should on here. It shouldn't be that hard to convert over, just need to unpack and repack some things. Apparently that's what it's like.
Staying safe, I hope.
No, stay away from me. I'm gonna kill this guy. Alright, so let's get a mace. So, just to show you how god this sort of stuff is, I will, is there mace skills? I don't know what this uses. Is it like one-handed or something? I think it's one-handed. Oh my god, this is fucking annoying. Just go along! What the fuck does it take so long? I just want to go along. Along! There we go. I have to hold it down. God damn it, I'm so retarded. So one-handed, it's at 15. Let's hit this guy, see what happens.
Been looking for...
I'm also level 1.
Looks like that's it.
Get the fuck out of my
Go.
face. Okay.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
Are you retarded? Alright. So, apparently he didn't give us... Okay, he did. I don't know what that was about. A bit delayed. So, you saw I leveled up, and one-handed is now leveled 92. Yep. How much times I level up? Maybe 15 times? 12 times? 15 times. Okay.
My own.
So yeah, that's what this stuff does. Quite insane.
Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
No thank you.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Izmir's beer.
Why don't they care? Oh, now they do. So, I'll surrender. What's she doing? Are you retarded?
I've had enough of you. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? You're gonna...
I'm actually not gonna rot, because I'm just gonna walk out. See ya. Wait, did I get a bounty for that? Oh, well, who cares? So, I want to demonstrate that silent kill spell. Why is it so fucking dark? Oh, here we go. We're in the right place as well.
Quietly or taste the Jarl's justice.
No, fuck off. So, I'll use this silent kill spell on this guy over here.
What are you doing?
And he's dead.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say
damn
you
it.
in your defense?
God damn it, just let me... Okay, I'll kill this guy.
Suffer the Emperor's wrath.
Okay, they obviously are upset by me killing that guy with console command. So obviously, since they're not happy with me because I escaped jail, it's obviously not really going to work. But you can see I'm not getting bounty for killing. So I'm going to make this guy my follower. Hello, you're going to be my follower now. Oh, look at this there. You're my follower now. Hello.
What is it that you need?
Get out of here. Fucking
Let's
memes.
not waste any time.
No, let's not.
Why are they hurting each other?
So you're going to attack him or what? Yeah, let me talk to him.
We've stopped. Fine. What?
So be it.
You have committed crimes
fuck is
against
going
Skyrim
on?
and her people. What say you in your defense?
No, thank you.
Let's get... Fine.
Fucking busy idiot. There we go. Now this is interesting. Like, you think they'll be listening to him? Like, but no, they want to kill him. Are you serious? These guards are retarded. Good work, guards. You just killed, that guy. I don't know his name, forgot it. Why am I wearing this shit for? Do I not equip the armor? Oh, it's because I'm, like, out of jail. Alright, so... I guess that's that. Should I try glitch through the world with, like, a cup? Oh, too bad I died.
Got a
So-
murderer on the loose.
Damn it, this will not stand.
There's a murderer on the loose. What the fuck? What's going on with that door over there? Why is that door glowing? Anyway, there's a kid standing next to it as well. So, oh, yeah, what the fuck is happening over there? I want to know now. What are you doing? What's this glowing? Anyway, why are so much kids? So, that's basically all I really had to talk about in this video. So, hopefully you like the compacted spell commands, the duplicating thing, the height adjustment stuff, the quest items and all that jazz. Should be pretty interesting. And, yeah, so... I guess I'll see you guys...
This can't be happening.
What? The fuck's going on? I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, have a good day.